Oh yeah, hi pipe smokers. Yeah, this is the Paul Gilson YouTube channel, and I am Paul Gilson, aka Paul the Pipe Guy. And today is Friday, June 23rd. And I know that because my Pipes and Cigars calendar says that, and so does Miss June. And it's currently 5:40, 40 minutes after the hour, p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Recently got home from work. Just wanted to give everyone a shout of thanks for your outpour of love and prayers for my voice. I was really quite worried. So basically, in a nutshell, I didn't wear a mask like a dumbass, all right? Breathing in this metallic stuff. Go to my doctor. She says I'm wheezing, blah, blah, blah. She puts me on this Albuterol sulfite inhaler, okay? That's what it is right there. It's Albuterol sulfite inhalation aerosol, 90 micrograms or what, I don't know. So I just followed doctor's orders, but I may have overdid it because Paul the Pipe Guy never does that. So on the directions it says inhale 2 puffs into lungs daily as needed. Inhale 2 puffs into lungs 4 times daily as needed. So I never took it to work with me, but I'd wake up in the morning and just following doctor's orders, you know. And physicians, they are taught a certain way, blah, 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 whatever. I never looked up the side effects. I had one of my sons had horrible asthma, was hospitalized many times as a young child, almost died. And so he had an actual nebulizer, which you have a mask and there's a machine, I won't get into it, and you inhale that. But when you're using an inhaler, it goes directly and it hits the back of your throat. Now, not only does it have albuterol in it, but it has some sort of inhalation aerosol, which basically I've been told is not good either. So, following doctor's orders, and all of a sudden I started experiencing some strange things happening. And, you know, when I would go there, the physician would say, "Are you having any side effects or allergies to this?" And, you know, being a guy, I just was like, nah. Well, I just want to keep you all updated. Thank you so much. And Smarty Bob is praying that I'm going to quit the cigarettes. That's the hardest thing I've ever had to quit. I've quit a lot of things. Back in the 80s, I was a bit of a wild child, and so there was a few extracurricular activities that I will not mention that I dabbled in that I haven't done in a quarter of a century. Yeah, well, we all had a lot of money out at the clubs, and, you know, there might have been a couple of things involved in the bathroom on the back of the toilet back in the 1980s. But yeah, no, I don't even smoke marijuana. I don't even take aspirin. I don't even drink coffee, soda pop, none of that stuff. So thank you all for your thoughts and prayers. And some of my subscribers have my direct contact information and reached out to me, and I just want to thank you for that. Currently, my voice right now, 2 or 3 days ago, was at like 60%. The sore throat is 90% gone, all right? My voice basically is back to about 85%. Instead of only 50 or 60%. And actually there was more side effects to this albuterol inhaler that I didn't mention, okay? You know, I get up, you know, at 5 o'clock in the morning, I go to work and I'm gone for, you know, I don't get home till 4:30, 5 o'clock at night. So, you know, I was wondering, why am I experiencing nervousness and why are my hands shaking, you know? I mean, like when I went to take my fishing buddy, who's actually almost like a stepson, trying to put the poles together, and it's like my hands are going like that. And so when I looked up the side effects to this albuterol, the big guy upstairs just said, hey man, just look this up. And so I did, and I looked up, and it says sore throat, because it hits the back of your throat, very sore throat, joint pain, which I started experiencing, you know, nervousness. All right, I'd be driving to work in the morning, and I just start being nervous and worrying about stuff and getting beads of sweat on my forehead, and my palms would get sweaty, you know. And some of the other side effects were lots of coughing. You know, a couple of the other ones were, you know, hoarseness in your voice. And I looked at all that, and I was like, man, I'm experiencing, like, there was 10 different side effects that I was experiencing. And so when I looked it up, I was like, I don't need this stuff. Okay, I'm wearing a mask now. I'm not wheezing, maybe just a tiny bit. So thank you very much for the thoughts and prayers. And actually, one of my subscribers, Trucker Bob, I'm sorry, man, I don't have it handy right here, was talking about the lemon juice and the honey. And yeah, I actually, one of my other subscribers, who's actually a professional singer, was said, you take pure lemon juice, concentrate, you pour it in, you know, to a glass, and then you put, you know, about that much in the bottom of a rock glass, you know, like a whiskey glass of honey. And then he said what you do is you take some good London gin, and you put one shot of that in there, you know, like Tanqueray. You know, if I drink gin, which is very rare, I don't drink hard liquor really. So I did that, and you know, I would, for some of my best sets, you know, to ease the throat and everything and loosen everything up. So again, thank you very much for the thoughts and prayers. May or may not do a couple of songs tonight. I'm just glad that the sore throat is 90% gone, and I've got maybe 80% of my voice. You can still hear that I'm a little hoarse, but it's getting better. So, you know, you kind of worry about yourself, you know, sometimes, and the stuff makes you nervous and shaky and joint pain and, you know, coughing, extreme coughing. You know, I don't need, forget it. I'll wear the mask. Anyways, I'm Paul the Pipe Guy. Thank you so much, everyone. I really appreciate and love you all. I really do. And I'm sincere when I say that. So, you know, we'll see what happens. I'm just going to keep resting up. And the joint pain is starting to go away. Yeah, every joint was hurting. I felt like freaking, there was like gravel in every joint. Yeah, it's side effects from this. So if your doctor does prescribe you something, and my doctor hates that, because my doctor knows that, you know, any advice that they give me, I'm going to research it, because I love to do research. And doctors do not like that when you do independent research. They want you to follow them like the Bible. Yeah, well, guess what? My second wife's grandmother died at 84 years old. She was on 30 different medications. And in the United States, this doesn't happen in the UK. Doctors get a huge kickback for every medication they prescribe to their patients. She was on like 30 different medications that burned her liver out. She never drank, never smoked, none of that. And it's like all these side effects and all this stuff, you know, oh, take this pill, oh, take that pill, oh, take. And she was a very trusting, good Christian woman who was born in 1915, and I'm sure she is with the Lord and her husband. But yeah, it burned her out, you know. Probably could have made it to 100 if she didn't take all that stuff. But some people don't question their doctors because they don't like it. Be brave. Question everything. Question everything, in my opinion. And as my elusive friend, the pipe smoker, would say, take no prisoners and trust no one. And Ronald Reagan would say, well, trust but verify. He also used to say, well, I don't remember. Anyways, that's my skit. Gone on for 11 minutes. Thank you so much. God bless and have a great weekend. Yeah. Paul the Pipe Guy, live from the outskirts of Rochester, New York, in the United States of America. Thank the Lord. Over and out.